To Nigeria's general elections, different organizations and individual groups are putting in work to make Nigeria's socio-economic development is not held back by corruption and poor governance. Recently, a non-governmental organization had the first edition of the First-Time Voter Integrity Champions event hosted in partnership with the British Deputy High Commission in Lagos State. News Centre's Bettina Nwelih was there and filed this report.
I remember that at the time, the naira was stronger than the dollar. I remember that at the time, the naira was equal to a dollar. I remember that at the time, the power would never go off without there first being an announcement on radio telling you they were going to disconnect power, why, and when it would come back. And it would come back on or before that time.
Over the years, many individuals in Nigeria have been fed with tales about how elections should and do run. Marred with violence and rigging and corruption, some now believe that the concept of free and fair is unattainable. The First-Time Voters Integrity Initiative, FTVII, seeks to use innovative ways to encourage young people who are first-time voters to participate effectively in governance by empowering them to act with integrity during elections and to hold their elected representatives accountable.
To be a change from the norm. We have more conscious voters, especially amongst the youths. I think we have answers to, thank for that. We are awake. There's a woke movement now. People who hitherto depended on the money for selling their votes have found other sources of income. They have suffered pain. Some have suffered pain unexplainable. So they have reasons not to anymore. And they want to see a change. And I believe that that change will come.
Community integrity champions who are taking action in their communities to tackle all forms of electoral corruption, while motivating other young people to join the fight against corruption, spoke about the challenges faced, while awards were also given to low-cost private schools in Lagos State, who have been integrity certified for fulfilling the required criteria towards building a culture of integrity in their schools.
I think it's really important that young people vote. And, I've watched elections in Nigeria and you see the people standing in line. And very often they are young people. So young people do vote, they do care. But I think more and more young people should vote, make their vote count. Nigeria has a massive youth population, people whose future really is being decided by these elections. And their voice should make a difference. And their choices should make a difference about what they want to see, not just for themselves, but for their own children and their children's children. And these questions are generational. So I think people do recognize that. They do vote. I just think more people need to vote and make their voice heard.
Using social accountability actions and mechanisms to tackle corruption and improve service delivery is indeed commendable and could not come at a better time than now when Nigerians are preparing for elections. Bettina Nwelih, reporting for News Central.